recent trip to Nigeria, Meghan Markle uttered this particular strange string of sentences. "Missing my babies," Meghan revealed, at the sorrow of being away from Archie and Lilibet on US Mother's Day. But it feels appropriate to be here in the motherland. I tell you, this absolutely baffled people over in Nigeria, particularly those people that have paid heavily for Harry and Meghan to actually attend over in Nigeria. As ever though, let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you. You're right. Thank you so much for joining me today. By the way, we've got a lot of discussion about the London Lost Rivers. Glad you enjoyed that. I really liked it, in fact. But apparently there's so many that we don't know about. And a lot of you understood this as well. You know, you're so educated on this channel that, you know, obviously we just built over things and they're still there, which kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Because when you think about it, I mentioned it before, there's certain underground stations in London where you can hear water and you think, well, where would that be coming from? Clearly, hidden rivers. Apparently there's one in Fleet Street, which used to be the home, of course, of all the big newspaper moguls and print works throughout the United Kingdom. A shadow of its former self now, but there's a brilliant pub there called the Old Cheshire Cheese, and that's where all the reporters of the day used to go meet. And one day, we'll be going there together. Oh yes, me and my trusty camera. Back as ever to your old story of the day. Meghan's exclamation that she was in the motherland and she was thrilled to be there and all that sort of stuff was very odd, wasn't it, when you think about it, because she's literally just wiped away other heritages, whether that be American, Afro-American, you know, whatever. You just kind of think Maltese, was she for 10 minutes? I don't know. You can't keep up with the endless things that Meghan is now coming up with. But there she was on the US version of Mother's Day. We have it a different time over here in the United Kingdom, basically claiming that she was really missing her babies. And they are, of course, Prince Archie and Princess Lily. Now, what's interesting here is, and what really kind of offended a lot of people over in Nigeria, is the original invitation was not just for Harry and Meghan, but for the two children, and if they wanted, Doria Ragland too. As ever, we have to say allegedly. So the whole unit, as they knew it as a family, could, of course, go over to Nigeria. So a lot of the people felt, well, why are you missing them? It was included in the ticket price in the deal if you wanted to bring them. Of course, Meghan, being Meghan, did not want to elaborate on why she was missing her children or indeed had not decided to bring them. Clearly, she felt that Nigeria was a far safer country to be in than perhaps the United Kingdom, because after all, Prince Harry says it's terrifying over here in the United Kingdom, far more dangerous than anywhere else apparently in the world. So none of this contradiction makes sense. But I was told behind the scenes that a lot of senior people behind the scenes of this particular deal with Harry and Meghan were rather perplexed at this particular statement and were told not to broach it with the couple, particularly in any public arena. Now, clearly, I'm not suggesting for one moment she wasn't missing her children, Harry's children, but the bottom line is, why didn't you take them with you? It was all inclusive, fully costed. And what an experience that would have been for the two young children to have seen another country and, more importantly, mother's heritage. Now, that's an odd one, isn't it? Neil Sean, Hyde Park, London.